this is Sarah from Japan, and welcome back to another read-along. Today we're going to be reading out of the book of Jeremiah chapter 43, so let's get started. Oh, I'm on chapter 44, sorry, I'm going to move back one. Okay. Alright, so Jeremiah chapter 43. And it came to pass that when Jeremiah had made an end of speaking unto all the people all the words of the Lord their God, for which the Lord their God had sent him to them, even all these words. So if we recap a little bit, Jeremiah was the Israelites, the Jews, they went to Jeremiah to ask them, if they should stay in Israel or, flee to Egypt. And he said, he prayed for them on their behalf. He said, pray for us on, pray on our behalf to the Lord and ask for direction whether or not we should stay in Israel or we should stay in Egypt. And we will obey, right? And so Jeremiah did. He went and he prayed on behalf of the people. And 10 days later, he gave them the word of the Lord. And he said to them, if you stay in this land, and do not fear the king of King Nebuchadnezzar, I will protect you from him, and you will find favor in his sight, and all will be well with you. But if you flee to Egypt, then, death and the sword and pestilence and all kinds of evil will follow after you. And after they had promised to obey, they decided they were going to do their own thing anyway. Okay, so, and he already knew this. Jeremiah already the Lord had already clued him into what was in these people's hearts, that they didn't really want to know what the Lord wanted them to do, but they were just trying to get the green light for what they wanted to do. So they weren't really truly seeking his face. They were taking, this very lightly, and there are consequences for that. So, all right, let's read on. Okay, verse 2. Then spake Azariah, the son of Hoshai, I think, and Johanan, the son of Kareah. Okay, so Johanan is the one that asked Jeremiah, the son of Kareah, and all the proud men, saying unto Jeremiah, Thou speakest falsely, because they want to. He said to stay in Israel, and if you go into Egypt, you'll be cursed. And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the truth. So this is what they say. Thou speakest falsely. The Lord our God has not sent thee to say, Go not into Egypt to sojourn there. So now they're calling him a liar. But Baruch, the son of Neriah, setteth thee on against us, for to deliver us into the hand of the Chaldeans, that they might put us to death and carry us away captives into Babylon. But Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces, and all the people obeyed not the voice of the Lord to dwell in the land of Judah. So they're supposed to stay in Judah, and they didn't. Okay? But Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the captains, Verse 6, even men and women and children, all the king's daughters, and every person that Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had left with Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam. Remember, he was slaughtered with all those people. Okay, Gedaliah was slaughtered by Ishmael. Okay, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, and Jeremiah the prophet, and Baruch, the son of Neriah. So they came into the land of Egypt, for they obeyed not the voice of the Lord. Thus came they even to Tahpanhes. Hi! Somebody's always going to knock on my door when I'm doing this. Anyway, and they're just playing around too, so. All right. Take great stones in thine hand and hide them in the clay, in the in the brick kiln, which is at the entry of the Pharaoh's house in Tahpanhes, in the sight of the men of Judah, and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will send and take Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will set his throne upon these stones which I have hid, and he will spread his royal pavilion over them. Okay. So Nebuchadnezzar is going to go in and do some conquesting in Egypt then. Okay, and he shall spread his royal pavilion over them. And when he cometh, he shall smite the land of Egypt, and deliver such as for death to death, such as for captivity to captivity, and such as for the sword to the sword. And I will kindle a fire in the houses of the gods of Egypt, and he shall burn them, and carry them away captives. And he shall array himself with the land of Egypt, as a shepherd puts on his garment. He shall go forth from thence in peace. He shall break also the images of Bethshemesh, that is in the land of Egypt, and the houses of the gods of the Egyptians shall he burn with fire. Okay, so moving on to chapter 44. Okay, chapter 44. Let's read. Okay, the word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the Jews which dwell in the land of Egypt, which dwell at Migdol, and at Taphanes, and at Noph, and in the country of Pathros, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Ye have seen all the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem, and upon all the cities of Judah, and behold, this day they are a desolation, and no man dwelleth therein, because of their wickedness which they have committed to provoke me to anger, in that they went to burn incense and to serve other gods whom they knew not, neither they, ye nor your fathers. Howbeit I send unto you all my servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, Oh, do not do this abominable thing that I hate. But they hearken not, nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods. Wherefore my fury and mine anger was poured forth, and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, and they are wasted and desolate as at this day. Therefore now saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord, the God of hosts, the God of Israel, wherefore commit ye this great evil against your souls, to cut off from you man and woman, child and suckling, out of Judah, to leave you none to remain, in that ye provoke me unto wrath with the works of your hands, burning incense unto other gods in the land of Egypt. So the works of your hands are making idols. Okay? Whither ye be gone to dwell, that ye might not cut yourselves off, that ye might be a curse and a reproach among all the nations of the earth. Have you forgotten the wickedness of your fathers, and the wickedness of the kings of Judah, and the wickedness of their wives, and your own wickedness, and the wickedness of your wives which they have committed in the land of Judah? Okay, and in the streets of Jerusalem, they are not humbled, even unto this day. Neither have they feared, nor walked in my law, nor in my statutes that I have set before you, and before your fathers. Therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will set my face against you for evil, and to cut off all Judah. And I will take the remnant of Judah that have set their faces to go into the land of Egypt, to sojourn there. Okay. And they shall all be consumed and fall in the land of Egypt. They shall even be consumed by the sword, and by the famine they shall die, from the least even unto the greatest, by the sword and by the famine, and they shall be an execration and an astonishment and a curse and a reproach. Okay, so an execration. Wow. That's not a very pleasant word. Okay, so for I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem, by the sword and by the famine and by the pestilence, so that none of the remnant of Judah which are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there shall escape or remain, that they should return into the land of Judah, to which they have a desire to dwell there, for none shall return but such as shall escape. Then all the men who knew their wives and had burned incense unto other gods, and the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt, in Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the word that has spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee. But we will do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of your own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, and our fathers, and our kings, and our princes, in the cities of Judah, in the streets of Jerusalem. For then we had plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. And when we burned, this is their reasoning here. Okay, so when we stop praying to the Queen of Heaven, we have all these curses on us. They don't get it. It's because they prayed to other gods they're being cursed. They don't get it. You see how man reasons? This is why, man's wisdom is foolishness in the sight of the Lord. Okay? And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven and burned out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men? Then Jeremiah said unto all the people, to the men and to the women, and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, The incense that ye burned in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, yea, and your fathers, your kings, your princes, and the people of the land, did not the Lord remember them, and it came not unto his mind? so that the Lord could no longer bear because of the evil of your doings and because of the abominations which you have committed. Therefore is your land a desolation, an astonishment, a curse without an inhabitant, as at this day. Because you have burned incense, because you have sinned against the Lord, and have not obeyed the voice of the Lord, nor walked in his law, nor in his statutes, nor in his testimonies, therefore this evil is happened unto you as at this day. Moreover, Jeremiah said unto all the people and to all the women, Hear the word of the Lord, all Judah that are in the land of Egypt. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, Ye and your wives have both spoken with your mouths, and have fulfilled with your hands, saying, We will surely perform our vows that we have vowed, to burn incense to the Queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her. Ye will surely accomplish your vows, and surely perform your vows. Therefore hear ye the word of the Lord, all Judah that dwell in the land of Egypt. Behold, I have sworn by my great name, saith the Lord, that my name shall no longer be named in the mouth of any man of Judah in all the land of Egypt, saying, The Lord God lives. Behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good. And all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine until there be an end of them. Yet a small number that escape the sword shall return out of the land of Egypt into the land of Judah, and all the remnant of Judah that are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there shall know whose words shall stand, mine or theirs. Okay. And it shall be a sign unto you, saith the Lord, that I will punish you in this place, that ye may know my words. That ye may know that my words shall surely stand against you for evil. Sorry, I misread that. Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will give Pharaoh Hophra, king of Egypt, into the hand of his enemies, Nebuchadnezzar, and into the hand of them that seek his life, as I gave Zedekiah, king of Judah, into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, his enemy, and that sought his life. Okay, so that concludes chapters 43 and 44 of the book of Jeremiah. Okay, I bless you all in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm out. Bye.